All right, so documentation is one of the keys to my classroom. I really want to each day take photos around the classroom, what they've done, what the learning that's going on, and usually I get my scissors and glue out and make a collage. So I'll make a collage and then I'll put it up in the classroom, but also take some of these photos and add it to the blog. Sorry.
Write down words.
Oh, yes. So I'll use my computer and I will jot down their words. For example, if they made a story throughout the day, then I will take a picture of their felt stories and then, can I show you? Is it okay if I, yeah. So one of the activities that they've really been interested in is creating these felt stories. So we use the felt pieces, and they'll come together and they'll make a story. And first they'll orally tell me the story. So they'll talk about the dog going to the mountain under the umbrella and create this amazing imaginative story. So what I'll do is then I'll take a picture of it. I'll put it on just a 12 by 12 paper, and then I'll also write down their words as well. So this is one of our friends' stories. And this is just, again, this is one student who saw their artwork and said, or saw their picture and said, that's my story, I created that story. And then also recall. So it's great to have them recall, like, oh, this is when the girl says the pumpkin can't go up to the mountain. And then I realized within here there was a conflict resolution going on. And so he reflected and said, oh, that was a friendship block. That wasn't a friendship move, which means they weren't building a friendship. They were really blocking that friendship. So it reflected the social curriculum that we were also creating that day. And then documented for the parents so they can also see all the work that they did. A lot of times they don't want to stop what they're doing in the classroom. And if it's time to go outside or time to transition, they don't want to take a tower down, then I think it's really important to make that learning visible and meaningful, and so I'll take a picture of it, and then I'll add it to, or I'll even email it to the parent directly, and just say, hey, listen, this building was really important to them. They didn't want to lose it, so I wanted to document it for you and show you that way. So that's a part of the documentation. But then also today, when we were working on plant observations, we did a whole planting project. And then this just shows the child doing her own observations, and we'll keep a journal. So we'll keep a journal over here of what the plant looks like on day 1, what the plant looks like on day 2, and so forth. So again, I want them to come over. This is an option at the science table to come over and to observe. And what does an observation mean? And we talk about all those big words. And also they just kind of feel pride in their ownership of what they've done today. So, and then also creating a visual, for example, of steps in planting. So we had a big discussion about all the steps in planting, and I just jotted it down really quickly on 2 pieces of paper, but then I really wanted to make it visible for parents who come in, but also for the kids to get a visual of, we add the rocks, we add the soil, the plants, and we water. And then what I'll also do is within this, 1 to 5, I did pictures of each step. And then also the kids talking about the experiments and writing down. So there's just a variety of ways to do the documentation, but I feel like the more pictures, the better, and the more that we can make that learning visible. Is that okay?
That's great.
Okay.
I'm going to get a little close-up of your
Sure.
garden down here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Krista.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm sorry it's end of the day. I'm a little out of it, but
No. Actually, it's going to